Hi, it's Amy Tangerine, and I'm so excited to be at Scrapbook.com with American Crafts. I'm featuring my latest collection with them. It's called Stay Sweet, and I'm going to show you this fun little project that you can do with just a few little elements. So the inspiration for this layout was to combine a bunch of different things together. And one of my favorite products that is probably hard to get a read on online is actually this clear acetate. This is a really nice rose gold print here, and I'm putting it against this white cardstock so that it really pops. I want to show you that you can just take a piece of white cardstock and part of this acetate sheet and then combine little elements that you don't have to have all the pattern papers. If you don't want to use them, you can keep it really simple and make something really cool. So I've got here one of my favorite products from the collection. This is the sticker book. And for those of you who don't know, you probably already do, once you take it out of the plastic wrapper, there is a sheet in the back right here. So it's like a matchbook that you can flip over to protect all your pages. You just tuck it under here, and then you can stick it in your purse like I do to carry with you if you want to do some on-the-go crafting. But the nice thing about this sticker album is that it's got so many pages, 445 stickers in this book. The first page here is actually clear, and then this next page is paper. When you go through, what I like to do is choose a few stickers that I want to definitely use. Stickers are some of my favorite supplies, and though I'm used to collecting them and not using them, I encourage you to use your stickers and your favorite products on your projects. So one of the features that I'm going to put down is this camera. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to just start layering right here. And I don't have a specific plan because a big sheet of white cardstock to me has so many possibilities, but the camera can go right about here. And then I know that I'm going to use this photograph, so the placement will probably be about there. And I can take the clear acetate and go ahead and cut it so that I can have a background piece there. So let's do 6 by something. I'm not sure. I usually don't measure. I measure with my eyeballs and not a ruler, but it's nice to have a straight cut with a trimmer like this one. This happens to be my favorite trimmer. Obviously, it's not a 6 by 6. You can see that it's a little bit larger than that. This might actually be too big for what I'm doing, so maybe I'll cut it down and make it a 4 by 6. In this case, I am measuring. 4 by 6 is pretty standard too when it comes to not only your photos, but if you wanted to use your pattern papers or anything, it's just a good kind of balance that you can have. So I like where this is going, but I know that I want to create a little bit of a wash of color in the background too, and you can easily do that with this watercolor set. The brush and everything that you see here comes actually with the set, except for the water. You do need to fill that up yourself, but there's also this little container with water in it that you can take with you on the go. Now, a lot of people have told me that they don't actually craft or get creative on the go. That's okay too. I wanted to give people the option, which is why we did this travel watercolor set. So I'm squeezing the water into the pan and taking the side of my brush and mixing it because I want to get a little bit of consistency so that it's not too watery, but it's also not too thick. So I'm just going to place some yellow throughout. You can see how vibrant that comes out. If you added a little bit more water, you could dilute it, but I like the vibrancy of it. So I'm just going to go with that. I grabbed this from the die cut pack. Die cuts and stickers are really easy to mix, and I'm taking inspiration for the colors that are found in this photo. There's a little tinge of yellow here on her shoulder, which is why I think the yellow really pops and goes along with it. So perhaps I'll want to use this. Inflated ephemera are so fun to use, and you can always string something through like a ribbon, or you can dangle it from a planner. But I actually just like to use it as is on a layout and just glue it down. I'm not too worried about that hole. If you are, you can actually cut it off. I'll just show you how to do that so that you know that that's an option. Taking scissors and just cutting this part off, and so you just have the plant without the little hole there. So I'm not going to glue anything down right now because I want to make sure that I have all of the elements in place that I want to use. I love this little puffy thing here. See, these are faux suede, I guess they're bows. I'm not really sure what they're called, what we decided to call them. They're sort of like flowers, and they're really squishy and fun to play with. You can add them to your card projects, but I just like it as a little unexpected touch of dimension. So I might even use 2 here. And another thing you can do is take this roller stamp, and even though the sentiments are made for like happy mail and sending cards and things that you can stamp on envelopes, I love it because it has special delivery, airmail, love letter, priority to, from, handle with care, sweet, and then there's a heart with a postmark. And so I think I'm going to do that and sort of sprinkle these little sentiments throughout. Taking this black ink, and I just do a little dabbing motion, and I want to make sure that nothing is quite underneath it, just in case. So now that this is dry, I can just stamp right on top of it. And I'm going to also do special delivery. And because I want to put some washi tape throughout here as well, I'm going to grab this from the package that has, I believe, 8 rolls in it. Now I think I'm going to have to start gluing some things down. Tape this down and then add some adhesive. Because I know that the photograph is going to go right here, I'm going to lift this up, add my adhesive underneath it. So it's going to be covered anyway. And then I'll go ahead and grab this photo and put it down. If you wanted to, you could add some pop dots behind this to give it a little bit of dimension, but I'm just going to stick it down like this. Then this puffy plant is going to get some adhesive. Glue this down. And final touches are going to be some little stickers from the mini puffy sticker pack. Get some flowers. Oh, a little popsicle that's dimensional. And then we'll stick in a couple hearts too. Okay, so if I wanted to add some journaling down here, I could, and finish up the page. Once again, feel free to add more elements if you feel like something's missing, and use your supplies. I hope you enjoyed watching how this layout came together. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message. Happiness is life handmade.